So let's say Microsoft grants you a wish or multiple wishes, whichever, on ways that you'd like to see Business Central improved. What are you asking for?
So yeah, I have a couple. I spend a lot of my time as in these projects where I get more heavily involved when it comes into manufacturing and warehousing. So I end up with a lot of different requests there. But the planning tools, right? So the planning worksheet has a lot of built-in rules on how things work. So I would love to have, and I think we need that for MRP and MPS to function correctly. But for some of the smaller companies, they're looking for more simplified ways of just reorder point quantities and reorder point quantities and ROQ. So they want to just simple tools that, hey, when I get below this, order me this, right? And don't worry about an overflow level. There's other things and stuff involved in how that MRP and MPS planning and requisition worksheets work. I'd love to have some simple tools that are very basic that some customers can use to plan their purchases around. Second, I'd like for permissions, right? I think everyone struggles with permissions. I'd love to have some different tools where we can make the ability for them to set up the permissions easier. And the last thing is when we get into warehousing, right? There's a bunch of different levels of warehousing and how everything works, and I just think there's some ways that they can improve some of the flow within the more advanced warehousing to make life a little bit easier on the client. So I'd love to, I get it. I'm not going to get in too deep on those. Yeah. But the good news is they do have, I don't know how much you guys on your podcast talk about Business Central ideas, where you can go in and put your ideas in there and write anything that you want, and people vote on it, and some of these ideas actually get passed. So at least everybody has the ability to put their suggestions in, and they do get looked at.
Yeah, we have talked about it, and as a matter of fact, I think in the last release, several of the new features were directly from those top ranked, top vote getters for those ideas.
If your viewing is big enough in the future, maybe I'll have you guys put some of my ideas out there for people to vote on, because I don't seem to get mine voted through all the time.
In the words of Ken, we're worldwide, baby.
That's right. I'll send them to you guys and maybe get those on the air and get some of mine to get passed through.